Alright, what's up, family? Welcome back. So what we get into today is like other videos that you finna go ahead and propagate these blackberries. So originally, like I said, I had 3 bushes, which would be this one, this bush, and this bush. And from that, over the past last season, I propagated another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional blackberries off these 3. I used 2 different methods. One method was the cut method. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all one of those real quick how I did it, and then the other method was the tip layer, which is pretty straightforward and easy, and then it's another method called a serpentine. I'm gonna explain all of those, but right quick I'm gonna run right here to the herb section and show y'all what I'm talking about when you cut it. So real quick, just like that, we in the herb section. So this is just one that I had. I don't know how it's gonna take. I don't even have a percentage to say about what percent gonna grow and what percent ain't. But these was like the first year canes, I believe. So you got blackberries that grow in 2 years. The first year is called primer canes, where they're gonna give a vine out. I'm gonna show you one of those. And then the second year we like floor canes, which is the second year is gonna give you your fruit. I'm gonna show you that as well. These right here, I believe is off the primer canes, and this is gonna be your best success rate when you do the cut method, which is I had a vine that was probably about 8 feet tall. So that's too much. So I cut it down. I'm gonna keep it around 5 feet. So I cut it around chest height, and everything extra I could either throw it away, give it to the goats, or I could stick it in some dirt and see if it'll regrow more blackberries like it did before. So this method. I ain't have a lot of success with it last year, but I did have some, so why not do it again? So that's another one, and then that's my third one. So I'm gonna keep them watered. I've been at work for a little bit, but I think that's end up being somewhere right around 20 cuttings. So with that being said, I'm gonna take you back around to the front. Bam! Now that we back at the front, what we gonna do? What I'm gonna do this year? I'm gonna just do all tip layer method, and I'm gonna show you how I did it. So this is just a quick example of what it is. You got a vine coming off the main bush, and then the tip of it goes into a pot of soil. I did 2 into a pot of soil, just like that. So I'm gonna do a few more. I got a couple of different variables. I got good sun on this side, kind of shaded on the other side. I got smaller pots, I got larger pots. So I'm gonna just mix it up and see which one come out the best, and go from there. So real quick on that, I got these, I think they're like 2 quarts, 1 or 2 quart little cups. You get 8 of these. You can get 80 of these from Walmart if you pick them up for like $4. So of course you're not gonna grow nothing real major in there, but like starts that you want to grow to a bigger size, herbs and things of that nature, to get a real good start with just these. They're pretty legit. I'm surprised. I bought 2 of them, so I'll probably get some more just to have on hand, on standby, just in case I want to continue on. So meanwhile, to get back to what we was talking about, you got your first year. This is gonna be your primer canes. All this right here is growing. It's not gonna produce fruit, but it's gonna continue to grow out. So next year, these vines here, these vines here, these vines here are all gonna be loaded with blackberries. So this is an example of, they call it your floor canes, if I can find one. Like this one. And the difference is they're gonna be thicker and more wooded. And then from there is where you're gonna get your berries from, like right here. How your berries grow off those. So this is Florida canes, and it's like I said, these are my cuttings. These are primary canes. They just grew real good, but they don't have any berries on them, as you can see. So next year this should be loaded with berries, and I'm gonna make sure I keep it about chest height and go from there. So that's a little info on the blackberries. So now I'm gonna just show you the tip layer method, how I do it. It's real simple, quick and easy. I'm gonna get over here. So again, we got a primary cane first year. It's pretty long. They grow about 8 feet or longer, all the way from down there. Also, there's two different type of blackberries as far as the stance of them. You have erect blackberries, which don't need any really support. They kind of just what the name says, erect, it just stands up on its own. And then you have vining blackberries that need support in the trellis system, and it vines kind of like a grape. So in my front yard, of course, we're gonna go with the erect because we want to make a bush of them. But as you can see, they're doing pretty good. A lot of blackberries on there. They've been producing and giving me fruit all season so far. But so like I said, I got the larger pot here. I didn't fill it all the way up or even halfway. I did maybe, I don't know, maybe 25% of the way or a quarter of the way, because I wanted to be able to take root down, but the rest of it is going to be under dirt or underground with the actual tip. So you just simply, as the method says, tip layer, you just stick the tip in the pot, right, and stick it in the ground. So I got just some extra soil here. What I'm gonna do is just take this, stick it in the ground, just kind of try to do it with one hand, just hold it in place, and just now we just backfill, just like that. I'm fill it up pretty good. Like I said, I got two different pots, two different size pots. I know this one worked because I cut one last year and I gave it away. They're the same exact method, the same exact location, same exact bush. So just gotta make sure we keep it watered. Nutrients and everything is coming from the actual root. This is gonna keep it alive until this starts self-rooting. One way you can tell, you can look at the bottom of your pot. If you see roots starting to come through your drainage hose, you know that it's solid. So that's what we look like. That's the input right there. And we good to go. It'll start making new trees all up through here as the roots start to produce. So it's pretty deep. Usually you can put a brick on it and you'll be good to go, but I don't think I need to. It's good like this. And that's good to go. I'm got about 3 or 4 more to do. So we're gonna get to it. This last one, this one. So this is gonna be my little test subject because this one actually have blackberries on it. So this is the second year. So we're gonna take these off because experiment that way how we grow and do better. So we're gonna pop these bad boys off. Cause I ain't really worried about it. I got a lot of blackberries. So we pop that bad boy off. Same thing. Take this dirt. Got most of it out. I'm gonna stick the tip up in here again. And then we're gonna backfill. Just like that. Take it down, make sure it's in that solid. So you're gonna see, I believe you can get cuttings or roots off of second year of the Florida canes, but life is the best experience. So let's just go ahead and do it and see what happens. So we're gonna keep these watered, and in the meantime we're gonna take off our blackberries if something don't eat them all the way up. Look at that. Pop right off. Some of the sweetest blackberries you ever can eat. So with that being said, let's sum everything up. So this is how we're gonna try to get more blackberries off the ones that we already have. You get enough blackberries, you get one bush, you'll never have to buy blackberries again. You have so many that you can actually give them away every season, every year, all year long. So with that being said, we're gonna wrap this video up. Y'all have a good one. Peace.